Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. For those of you outside of the US, enjoy this turkey call. It's funny. All right, so in this lesson, I'm going to be showing you guys several grooves that you can play on a single drum. I'm using a conga drum. You can use any drum for this, virtually. And these are going to be in the category of what we call a tumbao, which is it just means like a steady repeating pattern. Basically, it's the equivalent word of ostinato in the more formal sense. So what is a tumbao? It's just a groove, any kind of underlying pattern like the one I was just playing. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you a basic pattern that all of these tumbaos will be built upon, and they're basically variations of this one pattern. Listen again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for this example, we're going to count this in double time, like 1, 2, 3, 4. You can count it in 2, but we're just going to count it in 4 right now, and I'm going to count twice as fast as the click. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, because I added that 8th note. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So where's the open tone in that rhythm? It's on beat what? 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's something else happening. Notice the other thing that you're hearing, the other little accent, and I'm going to play it again. So now you know the open tone's on beat 4. So feel that, hear that, but hear the other little thing too. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what was the other little thing? There's a little accent, right? There's certainly an accent on the downbeat on 1, but I'm talking about something else. You know what it is? So some of you will be thinking about the clave rhythm, or what we call the tresillo rhythm, or the bombo rhythm, and that is an accent that's falling on the and of 2. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So listen again and count with me as I count the and of 2, and listen for that accent. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. One, 2, and 3, 4. 1, and 3, 4. 1, and 3, 4. 1, and 3, 4. All right, so this is a rhythm pattern, and I'm going to give all of the patrons of the channel the notation for all these, so never fear. You will get the notation. This is your fundamental rhythm. This is kind of like your go-to rhythm if you're just jamming with people, you go to a drum circle, or you go to a rhythm jam, there's people playing guitars and singing, and you want to just have a pattern to play. This is it. This is super easy. It's fun. It's got kind of a Latin feel. It's not really specific. It's just sort of a general pattern that you can play in almost any situation. So we're going to build on this. First, I want to break it down technically, and just to note what we're doing with our hands. Really simple, you guys. So simple. So the handing, or sticking as we call it, it's just alternating. Right, left, right, left, right, left. So the first thing you want to get is just right, left, right, left, right, left. Right? Super easy. No problem there. If you have a problem with that, slow down, practice that, and then resume from this point. What we're also going to do is we're using a little bit of the difference between palms, or the hand, and the fingertips to get some different sounds, different timbre, different dynamics. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about that other than to say just watch what my hands are doing. I'm doing some palms, and then I'm doing some palms over here in the left hand. In this pattern, I'm doing 2 hand and then the rest are fingers. I'm doing one on the downbeat, on beat 1, and then one on the and of 2, which we just talked about. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. All right, you've got that. That's pretty simple. That's our foundation. Open tone on beat 4. Now, let's make it interesting. And I'm going to keep my hand pattern, right, left, right, left, right, left, but I'm going to add some opens in the left. And that makes it really interesting. You can build on this. So get this basic pattern down. Then you can add the left hand playing some different notes on the different open tones on different parts of the measure, different numbers, if you will. So I'm going to play one right now, a variation of this, and I want you to think about where that left hand open tone is falling. What beat number is it falling on? It's either 1, 2, 3, or 4, or it's the and of any of those numbers. So just listen, and we'll analyze it in a second. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you get it? So if you were thinking the and of 2, that is incorrect. If you were thinking the and of 4, 4 and, that is correct. And you get a turkey as a prize. And of 4, all right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. And that, again, is a really standard sounding tumbao. Really familiar. No problem. Everybody's happy with that. All right, so that's one variation. Variation number 2. This will be a test. So listen and try to figure out where is that other beat falling. Where's the other open tone? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you get it? It was the and of 3, or 3 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Similar to the other ones, but a little different. Just a different vibe. All right, let's do one more. And then we're going to call it a day. We'll call it a rhythm. Here's another one. Listen and see if you can find out where this other open tone is falling. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that should be pretty easy because we really already talked about that. Instead of the hand or the palm on the and of 2, I'm just replacing that with an open tone. Really fun rhythm. Again, these are all really basic, but really musical and useful. So that when you go out and play, you have several variations now you can play. You can play the simple version, the basic version. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can play 4 and. 1, 2, 3, 4 and. You can play and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can play on the and of 2, the last one we did. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now, can you play open tones on other notes? Yes, you can. You can play them on any. So I want you guys to do that as your homework, as your own experimentation once you're done here. I'll give you the notation at the Patreon site, patreon.com/Kalani, our World Drum Club homepage for supporters of the channel. You'll get a PDF and maybe more, maybe some extra commentary. And I will answer your questions over there. You can connect with me over there. Thanks, you guys, for watching. Thanks for drumming and bringing more music into the world. That's our mission with this channel. Thank you for your support. If you haven't, please like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications. And it's fun to hit the bell. It should make a sound. I think we should petition YouTube to have it actually make a bell sound. We could make the sound for the bell. I'll do it for free. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.